As long as you don't answer yourself.
Oh, I do. Hello and welcome to Saturday night with the ladies. Hello. Welcome our surprise guest, Akila B-24. What's that 24 stand for?
I don't even know. It just sounded good when I created it.
And my lovely friend, Judy in disguise.
Hello, Linda, Akila. I'm so excited.
And then look who's here. Julianne's here, and Jackie Jan is here, and Red Dragon, and Jackie B, and Venus, and Jackie B and Jackie Jan. You're not the same person, are you? Because you're messing with my head. Just saying.
We were talking about that.
And then let's see, we have Venus, and then we have Christine Fryer, the director. Hello.
And Lulu's here.
Oh, Lulu, you're here. Lulu, yeah. Put in what your new channel is so that we know. We want to be able to make sure that you get any information that we want to share with you. You know,
absolutely.
We want.
Oh, Julianne's here.
Julianne is. Well, I said Julianne. Hey, KMO. Hello, KMO. So the thing is, if you want a reading today, I would suggest you type pound me, M-E. Small letters, big letters, one big, one little, it doesn't matter. Hashtag me. Yep. Because we're going to use the spinner winner, and we're going to have fun. I am using the Empowering Messages deck tonight and the Soul Truth. Okay. And then what are you going to be using tonight, Akila?
I am going to be using the Law of Positivism. So it's all about positivity.
Nice.
As well as the Ancient Stones Oracle by Rebecca Campbell.
Very nice. Very nice. And then Judy, what do you got? Do you have another one, Akila?
I have them all out in front, but I think what we're going to do is we're just going to pull. I'm a rebel. I got them all. Okay.
You got them all. You got 50 decks, and you're just going to pull one, and that's it.
No more up here.
Spirit will tell you which deck to pull from. Just tell Spirit. We should have a little conversation and tell them we're on limited time tonight because.
Yeah. Well, I'll pull one card. I'm going to pull one card. So whatever.
Whatever you pull, that's going to be it.
Yeah, I'll pull just one card. All right. Yeah.
So what I'm going to ask you to do is when your name comes up, I pull 3 names at a time. When your name comes up, if you would go and type in general or am I ever going to fall in love? Is so-and-so going to ever love me again? Are my kids always going to be brats? Yes, it is. Text me. I'll tell you how my life is going. Hey, Mary Hernandez Walker. Nice to see you. Stephanie, it's good to see you.
Awesome.
All right.
Hi, Stephanie. Stephanie's here.
Kelly McCall's here. Kelly wants a reading.
Oh, Kelly.
So, Linda, as you pull names, I'll write it down. So we'll know who is coming up next. So you don't have to worry about pulling the names and writing them down. Okay. So
okay. If you want to, it'd be great. And then, so when it's time for that person, you say their name and what they want.
Yes.
All right. Perfect. All right. Ready?
Oh, this is great.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Let me see where the heck is that.
I'm so excited.
We have 10 entries.
Yeah.
At 8:03.
Hi, Millie.
Jackie B.
Jackie B.
All right, Jackie.
Put your question in, Jackie B.
Jackie B.
Mary Hernandez Walker. And next we have, and for anybody who wants to know, I'm 2.5 weeks out of surgery. I am doing pretty good. Julianne. So yeah, so we got two of the J team.
It's the J team.
It's pretty funny how there's been a couple weeks in a row where we have 3 people's names starting with J in a first out to get on the spinner winner. So,
Nice.
but I'm doing well. I started kind of physical therapy. I do 2 days a week, Tuesdays and Fridays for the next 12 weeks.
Oh,
Till the end of January. So
Millie's here. Victor's here. Hello, you guys. Thanks.
Hi, Millie. Hi, Victor. How are you guys? All right. So put in your hashtag me if you would like a reading. And
do you like Linda's background? Sarah made that.
yes.
Sarah's amazing.
Sarah's amazing. Is she here? Sarah, if you're here, hello, honey.
I'm not sure if she came in or not because she was on Shine Your Light.
Oh, okay.
Anybody who hasn't seen any of the Shine Your Light tonight and you want to go back and see Sarah, she's at 7:05, like 10-15 minutes. So
okay.
Let's see.
And then we just had somebody come in here. Hold on.
Are you talking about a ghost?
No.
Judy and I were talking about ghosts earlier today. So
yeah.
All right. So who do we have?
So Jackie B wants a general.
Okay.
We're waiting for Mary Hernandez Walker. I haven't seen her yet. And Julianne wants a message from Spirit as to her path right now. And let me I was trying to, here's Mary Hernandez.
Nice.
What am I supposed to do with whatever gift the universe has given me? Whoa.
Okay, so who's first?
Jackie B.
Okay. Jackie from the Soul Truth. It says, I am focused on what I am losing or gaining. Are you going through some change? Are you scared to let go because of what you might lose? What if you shifted your focus from what you might lose to what you might gain? Endings are actually new beginnings. Today's soul action is make a list of all the things you will gain from the change you are going through. Feel your heart with the breath and deepen your trust. Amazing things are coming.
Beautiful.
And this is Jackie's, right?
This is Jackie B. Mm-hmm.
Jackie B.
All right. So, Akila, you want to go next? We'll just go around in a circle.
Sure.
Okay.
I was so busy writing down the question. I was
sorry.
Okay. Jackie, so the message from Spirit talks about the records. Can you see that? And it says, remember why you came. Be bold and legacy, right? So, and I feel like I need to get, now I find I'm reading the cards and I'm like this.
We feel you.
Okay, the records. I'm going to find it real quick. Okay, well, that wasn't quick. Sorry about that, Jackie. You can go ahead if you have your cards while
I do. And you know what? I could do that too. We can just go Linda, me, because she's doing all the other work too. So yeah. So Jackie, what I have for you, honey, I pulled from the numerology deck for you, and the card I get for you is 33. It's a card of communication. So it says here, this card indicates a need to communicate your thoughts and your feelings and have the courage to speak your truth. Instead of keeping things to yourself out of fear or judgment, ridicule, or conflict, you must express your honest opinion. And by doing so, you're releasing that energy from your being and promoting a healthy body and mind. And this is interesting because it's the yellow color for the chakra. I'm looking at it as like having the courage, and the self-esteem to speak your truth. I think that's what your spirit team wants you to know. So if you ever had any doubt or maybe needed validation, I think that's it for you today.
I didn't do the thing either.
Jackie, what it says is there's a reason you choose to come to this planet at this time in this body. Your time here matters. and you have the opportunity to make something of your life, to make your days, weeks, months, years, and decades count. This card comes with an invitation to remember why you came here, right? To create what you came here to create, to love who you came here to love, to do what you truly long to do. Wow. To be the boldest, bravest version of yourself. It says to get busy leaving a legacy by living like you mean it. Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What a great message.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I know Jackie is stepping out a little bit, and trying to, I don't want to say, because I feel like you're embracing it, but embracing your gifts. So just remember what you came here to do and shine that light, Jackie.
That's right.
That's
All right.
So cool. Love that. Love it.
next.
And
Everyone's
who do
good,
we
right?
have next?
Mary Hernandez Walker. And Mary asks, what am I to do with the gifts from the universe? Wow.
Ooh,
Share it. Oh gosh.
it's funny. I'm getting like a pie, like you said, share it. It's like a pie.
Yeah.
Wow. Mystical G, nice to see you here this evening. Thank you for coming by. So what I get is, am I focused on what I want most? One reason so few of us achieve what we truly want, that we never direct our focus. We never concentrate our power. Most people dabble their way along life, never deciding to master anything in particular. And today's soul action is what you focus on grows. Today, ask yourself, is my life a reflection of my values, or do I need to make adjustments? Prioritize.
Wow. So for Mary, what I got was I pulled for you. I was drawn to the Angels and Ancestors deck. And the one that I got for you is a High Priestess. And your spirit team wants you to harness your mystic power. And it's out of the Sacred Ones, the chapter. So it's the very first chapter of this Oracle deck. So let me read a little bit for you. It says, align with the light and focus on all things positive. It says the High Priestess is the physical embodiment of the divine feminine, the goddess of human form. She has had many names through time and space, but her essence has remained similar: fierce, powerful, and disciplined. So when you look at this, I mean, she's just like the embodiment of a strong archetype, right? And then, she has this intuition, this spiritual guide that protects her. And I believe that's the cat right there. I mean, just look at if you can kind of look at that, it's just so strong. And so, I mean, it's just amazing that these two together become one, when you have the mystical and the High Priestess. She gets her energy. And then she, of course, has, I don't know what they call that. I can't recall what that's called. I think it might be in here somewhere. But there's also more to this in this book. But it's just saying that, they want you to be the High Priestess that you are. Nice. They know that. They want to share that with you. You are that. Embody that is what they're saying.
And what I got for you from the ancient stones, Mary, is see the beauty, right? It says gratitude. There's sacred everywhere. And that means there's beauty in everything. We look at the leaves that has fallen off the tree and it's all crumpled up. It's missing part of it, leaves, and we don't think anything of it. But when you stop and look at the patterns or the colors that this leaf has taken on, it's amazing. And you're like, wow. One of the other things that they're bringing to my head is that when I see the leaves, if wind is blowing or a car passes by, I watch the leaves and I just don't think that the leaves are just blowing in the wind. I'm like, wow, the leaves are dancing in the wind. Yeah. So, you shift your perspective on things. So you are aware of the gifts that you have. And this is not to say that you're not showing gratitude, show gratitude towards it for having the gifts and acknowledging, knowing that you have them. But I feel like once you start paying attention to the beauty in the smallest things, I feel like the flow, there's going to be a flow of like what it is you're supposed to be doing with the, not just the gifts, but you might be able to hone in better on one of the gifts and know what best to do with that gift that you have for others. And that's what I have for you, Mary.
That's beautiful. Can I add more to that? Because I just happened to look and I'm told to share a little bit more for her. So so I'm going to read this, and I pulled the high priest and the high priestess. So you'll see that they actually mirror each other, if you can see that. And that's what they wanted to share with you. But let me share a little bit more about this cat and her. It says the high priestess in this deck is the consort and the partner of the high priest. If you look at them together, you'll see that they mirror each other's energy. Okay. She is joined by the black cat representing the Egyptian goddess Bast, who protects her from lower energies, and she stands strong in her glory and her power. So they just wanted me to share a little bit more about this together.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And Mary, I would say, don't say wannabe artist, because no matter what you paint, if you're painting, there's beauty within it, right? You see people doing abstract stuff, and you look at it and you're like, where are they going with that? Sometimes you turn it the other way and like, oh, or you turn it again and like, wow, I see. Just like when you look in the clouds, some people might just see a cloud, but then you look at it and you're like, do you see that head? And do you see this bird? And so take the wanna out of it and stop shortening your gifts and just say, I'm an artist. Even if nobody buys it right now, you are an artist because it's you putting in the work and the effort. And that's it. I'm done.
I love it.
All right.
What a great message.
Next, we have Julianne. And Julianne wants a message from her guides on her path right now.
Julianne, the card I got from the Empowering Messages is Exploration. It says, bravely open and connect. It is time to get to know others better. Learn something new about the people in your life and allow them to learn something new about you. Wow.
Okay, so can you please read the question again? Because I just went ahead and I wanted to make sure I gave a shout out to Millie, because that was awesome if you read what she had put in.
Sure. Julianne wants a message from her guides on her path right now.
That's Julianne, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Julianne.
I'm going to scroll back up.
My little happy love. She's so funny. Oh, the most happiest gal. Her and Lexi just bring me great joy watching them. So funny. Okay. Wow. I wonder if we've ever got this one for you before. I'm pulling from the Crystal Oracle deck for you. And this one. Okay. And let's see. Wow. Okay. Wolfenite, I believe is what it's called. That's the name of it. And that's what the stone looks like. And it's the keywords are preservation, duality, psychic awareness. Hello. Okay, it says your powers of perception are strong at present and you'll experience a heightened awareness of others' thoughts and intuitively understand their motives and their actions. Does your spirit team got your number or what? By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to follow your feelings and your instincts. Rely on your intuition rather than on what others say. Follow your gut, your feeling, for in doing so, you will preserve the integrity of a project or situation which is dear to you and your heart. It says, in this instance, you are being encouraged not to listen to conflicting opinions of others, but instead listen to the guidance from which stems from your own soul, and all will work out. Wow. So if anybody else has anything that doesn't sit right with you, bye-bye.
And here's what I got. So, Julianne, I have the boundary stones.
You can't make this stuff up.
Right? And here's what it says. The boundary stone card is one of clear communications. It invites us to see the importance of defining what we want and what we truly mean, whether it's being courageous and frank in your personal relationships or bringing more clarity and transparency to your professional agreements. This card invites you to be fair and clear so that what you intend to communicate and manifest is done so impeccably. Wow.
Wow.
Wow. And I'm sorry, the card here, it talks about negotiations, contracts, and communications. So if you are in the works of doing anything with anyone, Julianne, be sure that you set clear expectations. You make sure you read, and read again. And if there's any um if something's not clear to you, speak up. Don't just go with it because we want something and we okay, well, I'm gonna pass on this. I'm gonna no. Be clear as to what it is you want in that contract that you might be in. Okay.
Okay.
Great.
All right. So
Next three.
Karen Suki just came in, so
hey, Karen, how are you?
Oh, Julianne says something is coming up with a contract. Wow.
Ooh,
Okay.
awesome.
Be sure to be clear, Julianne.
Yes. All right. Next three. If you've come in and you want a reading, please type in #me. Lulu. I am Lulu. All right. Next is Stephanie.
Stephanie.
And then we have Christine Fryer. Okay, if you would all put at the bottom whether you want a general or you have a question, I appreciate that.
So for Lulu's the first one.
Yeah, I don't see I am Lulu's question yet, but we have Stephanie's. Let's see. Lulu said she's here. Lulu, do you want a general or do you have a specific question? Okay, I would like to know what spirit feel is most important for me to know right now. Okay.
And that's for Lulu.
I am Lulu. Mhm.
Okay, so Lulu, the card I pulled for you from the Soul Truth is, if I had a magic wand and could have anything I desired in life, what would I choose? And it says here, burn with desire. There is power in your desires. Let them be your fuel today. Your desires are your soul's wings, and it's time to take flight. Today's soul action is, today go inward. Your answers are within. What do you desire? Choose what makes you happy and do that. And here's the
It's really interesting. So for Lulu, right even before I was picking a card, I just got this thing about being like softness. Like there's this thing about softness. And the weirdest thing is I pulled from the messages of the mermaids, and what I got was innocence. And it says, focus on innocence as you navigate through the current situation. The purity of your innocent heart will guide and protect you through challenging times. And it says, this mermaid protects her heart, for this is the home of innocence. This delicate yet paradoxically strong part of ourselves can feel or appear corrupt as we journey through life, yet in truth, it is always pure. Innocence is a protection against the harshness and the cynicism, of life. Staying true to your innocent heart is the correct course of action. So I'm not sure what that's all about, but it was really weird. I just got this being soft, and then I get innocent. So there's something definitely there, a message from your team.
Okay, I was guided to the law of positivism for you. I am Lulu. And the card says, I'm going to show it to you. I let the healing energy of my heart heal my body from any discomforts. This is the card, right? And here's what it says. I'm going to try to do this real quick. The heart is our compass. And if we choose to listen to it, we can be guided through intuition and the path of love. When there is unconditional love and self-love present, we have already reached a big part of our healing. If you are experiencing physical imbalances, it is time to connect deeper to your heart for answers. Meditation, sleep, and heart opening practices are essential, and living from a heart-based space can help you elevate and go deeper. Wow. I hope that makes sense. I am Lulu. Wow.
That's what I say. That's
Yeah.
a beautiful message. Stephanie wants something from our aunts.
Yeah, Stephanie would like a message from her ancestors.
Yeah. Could we get that on the screen, possibly?
Yeah, I can't. I thought I.
What's going on here? So that people
So,
can see it.
Linda, she should be at. Hold on.
Is it down the bottom?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the time. Hold on.
Let's see, I don't do the time thing. I have a hard enough time just
pointing.
Oh.
Okay, so she's above I am Lulu. Oh wait, it's moving too fast. Let's see. Stephanie. Yes. Stephanie's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places above I am Lulu.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There you go.
Okay. Okay, so what would
she went from her ancestors?
Hi, Andrea.
Okay, so from the soul truth, what else could this mean? And it says, there are always multiple ways to look at every situation. Our first reaction is usually rooted in our fears and limiting beliefs. Look at a situation today by stepping outside of the trigger and ask, what else could this mean? So your soul action is there something your soul is calling you to learn in this moment? Or is there a pattern that is ready to be broken? Walk in the other person's shoes and see it from their perspective. If it doesn't involve someone else, ask yourself, how is life happening for me right now? And that's what I have for you, Stephanie.
Wow. Okay. You know, it's interesting because I figured, when she's talking about her ancestors, I was under the assumption of pulling the Angels and Ancestors deck, right? So I'm shuffling it and I'm like, nah, that ain't it. So I pulled, and we're going to be using, Sarah and I are going to start using this chakra deck. Mm-hmm. Okay. So that's what I was drawn to pull. And for you, my dear, I got the card of impasse, and that's what it looks like. And let me read it real quick. Hang on here. Oh, there it is. Okay. It says, what's done is done. This card can indicate the end of a great emotional upset. The power to change direction for the better is supported. Your angels appear to protect you in the long run. This is a detour, not a no. Be in the here and now, and things will change. Go where you are led for now. Wow. Hello.
Wow.
So I was going to switch decks because I was like, she wants a message from her ancestors. With Stephanie, I was floored when I pulled this card, because if this isn't an ancestor, I don't know what is, right? So, and I pulled from the law of positivism. I go deeper into the root of my physical discomforts and to learn and heal. And it's the number 1 card.
Wow.
Wow. And it's green, so it has to do with heart chakra.
Heart.
So it says, real quick, when you have created a balanced lifestyle without any stress or worry, your physical body will heal. Take the time today to ask your body what it needs and sit with the discomfort. Let it speak to you and guide you. You can also connect deeper to your body and your life by journaling. Note down when the discomfort or imbalance started and what was going on in your life at that time. The awareness and the listening to the signs and patterns are healing in themselves. So that's the message from your ancestors, Stephanie. And I hope that helps.
Okay.
Lakeside Laura is in the house.
Hey, Laura. Good to see you.
That's a great message. That's wow. It's like funny how we both had to switch decks.
I was going to switch, but I didn't have to because it came out of the same deck.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, I didn't switch anymore. I put the deck back over there and I said, okay, let's see what you want to tell her.
Yeah.
And we got an ancestor.
Yeah, we did. Oh.
So
All right. So next we have Christine Fryer.
Okay. And Christine wants a general.
General.
Okay, let's see.
Christine, the card from the Soul Truth is, where am I called to use my voice right now? And the card I have is, you have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters, and it's time for you to share it with the world. Today's soul action is share your story with at least one person today, not me, someone different. Be brave and speak your truth. Your voice will be the catalyst for healing in others. But Christine knows that because she's worked very hard to heal and heal herself. So that's what I have for you, Christine.
That's fantastic. And it's interesting because I pull for Christine the mermaids. And I thought, well, that's interesting. Should I pull from that or should I pull from the life purpose? And I was just told to stay where I'm at. So I got the card of waiting, and it's basically saying call on the quality of patience while you're waiting for something to happen. Your ship is about to come in. So, you know, even though I think Christine kind of sits out there, you know, she's always in the background. She just needs to kind of come around the corner and like step into the light.
I think Christine is exactly where she's supposed to be at this time.
Oh, for sure. At this time. Exactly.
At this time. And I don't know that she's going to go anywhere else, but what she does for the rest of us,
yes,
makes us better readers and gives us a place to get our craziness out.
We are not crazy.
I know.
I am not
I
crazy.
didn't mean you, Akila. I don't, me.
Okay. So, Christine, I got the last card in the deck, card number 50. And it says, I connect with the strength and wisdom of my ancestors.
Hello.
Right?
I'm just saying. That's all I'm just saying. 50 is 5. It's an action number.
It's a yeah.
And it's in the middle, right? So it's that waiting. You know, where do you go? Go, you know.
So it's a lot in here, but this part kind of stood out. It says the ancestors can appear to us in spirit form, in dreams, and in signs, and are part of us, just as we are a part of them. Giving gratitude for everything they have done, even if we don't know their names, and calling upon them will help our holistic healing path. Not only healing yourself and the future generations, but also the ancestors that have passed. And that just gave me chills.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they want you to just know that your ancestors are always with you, Christine. You can connect with them. And I know you do. Sometimes what I feel is I know for me, I try to connect and then I'm like, I'm not hearing you. What's going on? And then
Right.
I just said, okay, I know you're busy doing other things. When you're ready, you're going to come through and talk to me.
Yeah. Hello, Sarah. Sarah's in the house.
Hey, Sarah, good to see you. You did a great job. So proud of you.
Oh,
Yay.
I'm
All
going
right,
Our
let's
little
see.
sister.
We have winner spinner.
to.
This over.
Yeah, Sarah did a great job in the background. Lurking in the background, Sarah is. Red
Dragon. Now, am I correct that you're Kim, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
So I'm going to put Kim in parentheses.
Who else do we have?
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, and then number 3.
Mystical G.
Mystical G.
So Red Dragon is Kim. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So if you guys would put in whether it's a general.
Kim wants the general. She's
Yeah.
at the bottom.
Okay. Let me figure out where I am again. See what happens, I get to the halfway mark and my brain goes somewhere.
I like your red shirt, Linda.
Well, the director advised me what color I should wear tonight.
Oh, I didn't get any directions.
Well, do you have a director?
No.
Maybe you ought to get one. Don't be trying to steal mine.
Lakeside Laura, put hashtag me for a chance to win.
So we're doing a general for Kim.
Mm-hmm. And Mystical G, we need your question there. Thank you. Okay. And I have KMO's question.
All right. So I'm looking for a red dragon. You say she is at the bottom.
Mystical G, correct.
By now, I've talked so much that 25 people.
What are you saying over there?
And so you want a general. What does Kim need to know today?
What does Kim need to know today?
So from the empowering messages, what I get is go for it. You are ready. If you are waiting for a sign to make a move, this is it. You are supported in taking the next steps towards your goal. Focus on positive outcomes. I can't. I gotta move the screen back. Can anybody see that?
You know, it's interesting. For some reason, I was drawn to pull from the Romance Angels card, and this doesn't have to be a romantic thing. Mm-hmm. But for some reason, the messages for you, and it's interesting because, like what you got, Linda, I got very soon. So there's something very soon, and it says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And the interesting thing about this one, Kim, was that before I picked up this deck, I just had this this kind of a weird heaviness, like in my heart, and it's just it was just really odd. So I just wanted to share that with you. I don't know what that means, but I felt it in my body. So it says clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And it asks you, what do you want? So if you're kind of contemplating, like you're kind of up in the air and you don't know where life is going, and you're kind of feeling like, you know, you're miscombobulated, and hey, girl, I know how that feels. It says, this card asks you, what do you want? It demands that you're very clear and specific in your answers. And it says, just like putting an order at a restaurant, the universe has been listening to your thoughts and feelings about your life. And it will bring you what you ask for. So when you complain about what is served to you, it's only because you place an unclear order. So they want you to be perfectly straightforward about what you desire so that it comes to you. That's the message I'm getting from your spirit guide.
Excellent. Yes. What do you have, Akila?
Oh, I'm sorry. Christine, not Fryer, the other Christine, put hashtag me for a chance to be drawn in the little spinner thingy. Okay. So wow, red dragon. I have never seen this card. I had this deck forever. It says, my passion and visions are expansive as the sun.
Mm,
Good Lord, look at
wow.
that. And it matches Linda's background. Wow, right? So I gotta this card focuses on the solar plexus. It says, at the level of your solar plexus, you have an inner fire where your transformational power lies, and you find your strength to move forward in life. Do you feel assertive? Do you have clear boundaries? Do you feel empowered right now? These are signs of a balanced solar plexus chakra. When imbalanced, you can experience indigestion, no will, nervousness, and a feeling of powerlessness. This energy center is placed between the sacral and heart chakra and connects the heart desires with the creative aspect of the hara or the womb. You are here to experience who you can be and what you can achieve through your soul's highest purpose. Let go of fears, worries, and doubts, and let your inner strength shine on the path forward. Just as the sun shines its light brightly, you are a light that shines here on earth. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, it's just, these readings are so amazing. They're just
I
like,
must use this deck more often.
right?
Oh my God.
Right. Okay. Back to we have KMO.
Okay, KMO. So KMO from the Soul Truth, I picked up the card. What do I believe about money? Do my beliefs match my dreams? And you're asking, will your children be okay? And so I don't know if there's a financial situation that is going on or not, but let me just see what this card says. How does your relationship with money affect your current situation? Do you believe you are worthy? Do you believe you are capable? Do you trust money? Does money trust you? Money is an energy. It ebbs and flows for you, worthy of it, and it's your responsibility to heal your relationship with money as part of your waking up to the whole of you and your purpose. So today's soul action would be to take a deep dive in your belief around money. Are there any beliefs you need to upgrade to create the results you are wanting most in your life? Write out your money story. Is it time for a sacred shift? What will your next chapter be? And fill in the blank. I am grateful to money because.
Mm.
And so that really doesn't say anything about the children, but let's see what Akila and Judy have to add to that.
But you know what? Not to cut you off, Linda. And when you listen to what the card says, right? It's how you are you holding on tightly to something or are you allowing that energy to flow? So you're asking if your children will be okay. Are you holding on tightly to them or are you trusting that this, first of all, we're all here to experience our own journey, right? We know
Right.
our soul, our mind doesn't really know, but our soul knows what we came here for, right? So you can do but so much, or we all can do but so much for our children, but they have their own path to go on. So trust and believe that you have hopefully given them the tools that you can with what you have or what you had to get them through. But they also have to, not have to, they can either take what you've given them or decide to figure it out on their own. And that's just because, you said what your car, but go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, Akila, it's exactly, so the card that I pulled which is this new deck that Sarah and I are going to be using. I pulled this card of recovery and I thought, okay, what is this all about? But when I look at it, I'm thinking that this is you, right? You could see that person. And then you're asking your spirit team, which is this right here. And the spirit is blowing this key towards this person, which I'm assuming would be the children. So the key, they're helping the child, right? And I get facing fears, wounding is strength, courage to face the pain, awakening greatness. It's kind of like what you said, Keela. It's like, you're trying to help them, but they need to kind of go on their own and be who they are.
Right.
It's their life, so to speak.
Right.
But you're there to protect them, and be there. And this is exactly what your spirit team is saying, that here's you observing, you're asking the spirit guides, but there is the key to help your children. And they just need to accept it and be able to unlock whatever they need to unlock in order to move forward.
And you know what I love with that card, Judy? Look at all the light as the key is being passed on.
Yes,
right?
Exactly.
Which ties into my card. Look at all that light in her heart space.
Wow.
Right.
And to me, in this card, this lady is showing gratitude. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it says, my heart space is abundant and flowing, which ties back into your card, Linda.
Mm-hmm.
Right. How are you seeing these things?
Yeah.
But I'm going to read that for you, KMO. It says, release your awareness and consciousness from your mind into your heart and discover the magical space within. If you need emotional healing right now, take time to tap into your heart and be in communion with it. Let it share its wisdom with you and become entangled with its magic and knowledge. The abundance within your heart will radiate into your life and everything around you. When you release yourself from your mind and enter the heart, you are in the realm between heaven and earth, connecting to your path fully and unconditionally.
And I pulled another card just because it's empowering messages, and it says nurture. Grow a great life. Look after what is important to you. Nourish what you wish to grow in your life. Lovingly tend to your relationships. Support your body, mind, and spirit. And so not only are your children important, but you're important, and you need to take care of you. Yes. Because without you, their life will be very different. So,
yeah.
All right. That's what we have for you. KMO.
Next is Mystical G.
Mystical G. And Mystical G wants a career reading.
A career.
Career.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
Use this.
What does she need to know career-wise? So what I get is, what passion am I ready to pursue? Your passions will continually lead you to your purpose. What passions have you put to the side, given up on, or buried? What passion is ready to come alive in you? Today's soul action is write a list of the passions to which you want to give life right now. Then journal how you can incorporate more of what you are passionate about in your daily life. Trust your soul's whispering and let your passions draw you towards your dream life. And I tell you, if you do what you love, you will never work a day in your life. And it's not always an option. I worked at the same company for 35 years. Some were great years, some not so great. But when you really enjoy what you're doing, so make a list of things that you're looking for. And that's what I have for you.
Okay. I've got a couple of things going on here. So please. Oh my gosh. Okay. Why? Okay, that is so weird. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, so What I got for you is exactly what Linda was talking about. I got creative expression. This is through the Doreen Virtue's Life Purpose. I figured that would probably be a good place to start. And they want you to know your soul longs to express itself creatively. So it's like Linda said, write down certain things. Because before I even took your question, I kept hearing, she's got a lot of things. There's a lot of things going on here. You have options, and they're talking about now you need to express yourself creatively. So if it's more towards the artsy stuff or the intuitive stuff or something that you feel that what you're more drawn to is the creative portion of what talents you have, that's where they're leaning towards. But then I wanted to get a little bit more clarity, and I pulled from the Prism Oracle for you. And I thought this was a purple card, but this is under the white deck of the Prism Oracle. And it says consciousness. Consciousness is our ability to feel and sense what is around us and within us, and to tap into the deeper universal connection. Allow yourself to go beyond yourself and your ego. Tune into this consciousness deeply as you move forward on your journey. You can't make this stuff up. It's like whatever this creative thing is you have going on, they want you to move towards that.
Yeah. And I got for you, Mystical G, the divine is always supporting and guiding you, right? So I feel like you know what it is you want to do, but you might be suppressing it a little bit. I don't know why, but what this card said, and maybe it's the creative side, and creativity doesn't necessarily only have to be art or, it could be crocheting. It's a variety of things if you sew. But it says, most of us have experienced a glimpse of the one that has given birth to all. In these moments, we feel a divine communion, connection, and inner peace. We are not separated from the divine. It is an illusion of separation and thinking that we are individuals and not one soul living and breathing through all of us that leaves us in despair. Dedicate yourself to returning to the embrace of the source of all creation and be open to receiving support in everything you need. So if you know what it is, well, you have an idea what it is you want. You're just unsure, right? Whether it could be a specific job path that you want. Invite spirit in. Invite them in to help you find the job that you want that is for your highest good. Don't think that you can do it. Well, maybe none of us can do everything on our own, right?
Right.
Because we get up and source helps us with, we get that breath of fresh air.
Right.
So invite them in, invite spirit in to help you determine or to figure out the path that you want to take, and whether it's creative, whether it's working in corporate, whatever it may be. Because even in corporate, we can be creative, right? You could be in the marketing department. You can go in there and you see things are not being done the right way, and you're like, hey, I have an idea. Somebody's going to say, let's try your idea. That's creative.
Right.
So allow the divine to come in and work with you to figure out your career path.
Right.
Yeah, and that's it. That's all I have.
Okay.
I love it. That's
all right. Are we next winner spinner?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay.
You're welcome, Mystical G. Great reading. Gray.
Gray, good to see you.
Hi, Gray.
That's a new one for me.
Yeah.
Not me.
Well, you're all over the place, so. Please like and subscribe to our channel, please.
Yes, please.
And I saw I made 200. Thank you all, Leo.
Oh, yay!
Yay me! Yeah.
That's awesome, Akila.
That is amazing. That's wonderful. That's fantastic.
Millie's making lentil soup, and she said she had a chorizo on it. That sounds so good.
I love lentils.
All right. So it's Gray, and then Leah, and then Pink Christine.
The other Christine.
It's Pink Christine.
Pink Christine.
Whenever I see her, I always, Pink Christine. Because when you said the other Christine, I'm like, okay, I got to go and find out where she is. And she's in, Nikila's channel. And I'm like, hi, Pink Christine.
Lakeside Laura goes, pound me, P-O-U-N-D me.
I'm a pounder. Okay, so.
Go ahead and drop your
If Gray and Leah and Christine put in whether you have a question or whether or not you have just a general.
So I have Gray first and then Christine, or what?
Gray, Leah, Christine.
Okay, then Leah. Okay.
Okay, wait, the chat is moving. Gray is wondering how to negotiate keeping their home by Monday.
By Monday?
Oh, wow.
Can we get that up? Because I need to see that.
I gotta find it. Wait a minute. Gotta move over.
What?
Dementia. Hello, how are you?
First I read that, I'm like, does that actually say that?
All right.
Dementia, there is still hope. I'm
Am I
wondering
the right place? Wonder how to negotiate keeping my home.
Okay,
But so today's Saturday and tomorrow's Sunday, and you're saying by the next day on Monday.
Okay. Let's see what we come up with. Whoa. All right.
Gray, the first card I get is mystery. Embrace the unknown. Give your mind a rest from trying to rationalize everything. Marvel at life's big mysteries and have faith that in time all will be revealed. And I also pulled, do I believe I am worthy? And it says here, you are worthy, you are deserving, you are loved. Start seeing the divine beauty within you and go out and claim the life you have dreamed up. Your crown has been bought and paid for. Put it on your head and wear it. Today's soul action is for a big goal or dream you have. Ask yourself, do I feel worthy of this? Today's mantra is, I am worthy of it all. And I don't know, because that's 2 days is
tight.
It's very tight. Yeah.
This is so interesting because it says Art is his name, and I feel he's either dense, flaky, or manipulator. He is the key or the ticket to get around, or do I just go for a second? Okay, I'm just going to tell you what I got because that's what we're going to do here. So I'm pulling from the chakra card, and the card that I get is vanity. So it makes sense that this person that you're talking about is this guy. Okay, and so let me just read this. It says the tenacious balance between what is true in our heart and what we communicate can reflect in aqua color. And it says, are you living and communicating through your truth or just playing along? This may be a time of awakening to a new way of being. Be aware of distractions that may be pulling you away from the true you. And what I was getting prior to this is that whatever happens, good, bad, or indifferent, it's going to actually be to your better advantage. I don't know how to explain that. But let me just share another idea that it comes, because it gives me, in this book, it's broken down to separate little ideas. And the personal, or the idea, it says environmental tension, which is obviously what you're going through, okay? Living in illusion, self-doubt, power to change, lesser companions, empty conversations. So I don't feel that it's great, but what I feel, it's going to be better than what you ever would have thought down the road.
That's part 2.
What's that? Oh, yeah, that's that. I think that's this person here, the vanity. It's this person. And it says, I am witnessing miracles with my client. She's 79, and it's like her brain is rewiring. She's even remembering family members' names now. Okay, I don't know what that's about. But so yeah, that's what I'm getting.
Okay. So I pulled my card on the foot. Excuse me. On the first part of your question, Gray. Interesting. I had no issues talking, and all of a sudden, on the right side of my throat, I felt like something just blocked, like literally cut off the air. So speak your truth. Don't hold back. Speak tactfully. You know what I mean? Whoever it is you need to speak with, speak to that person. You know, it is Saturday. This is happening Monday. Hopefully, I don't know if they're open tomorrow and you can speak to someone. If you can, great. But the card I get to use card number 44. And it says, it says, in prayer, I commune with the universe as my dearest friend. And there you have a person praying, and she has it looks like a wolf. Well, it could be a dog. No, it's a dog behind her. They have back to back, right? And there's a person, I guess, the universe up top shining that light down. But here's what it says, great. And hopefully, I'm sure you're doing this already. It says, what is prayer to you? And how do you express it? Or have you forgotten that you can always turn to the divine just as a child turns to its parents for support? Prayer confirms there is a divine presence, an intelligence, a consciousness that surrounds us. And it can also be a co creating universe that we are speaking to. We are within the universe just as it is within us, and our perception forms it. Start having conversations when you need guidance and support, just as you would with a loved one, parent, sibling, or friend, and see what and how the reply comes forth. Maybe as signs, numbers, objects, manifestations, people, dreams, visions, or an inner voice speaking to you. I don't know if you've been, if you pray or if you have been, but from this card, great, it's saying to do so. Talk to the universe and ask them for help in this situation. But I could feel your stress, and anybody will be stressed. And it's weird, you know. First, I got the pain right here, well, the cut off. Then I was getting a weird feeling in my chest. And I pulled a color card for you. And the color for you, Gray, is violet, right? And it says create a balanced life. Right now you're in panic mode, and I don't blame you for not being in panic mode. I would be as well. But remember, the energy we put out in a situation, the universe mimics that energy back to us. It's really time crunch now, and I don't know how to tell you to not feel anxious, but when you get ready for bed tonight, or maybe even after this show, and you lay down, ask your team for a sign. Tell them you really need their help. Maybe even if it's to postpone this for a week or so out, a month out, just to give you more time to find somewhere else. But pull in this color violet. See yourself wrapped in this violet as you do so. And I feel like the violet will also help calm you. It'll create a little bit of balance so you're not tipping the scale of anxiety. And try, it's going to be difficult, but try to release that energy of fear. All right, Gray, and that's what I have for you.
I just want to say something real quick because I thought that was really interesting. Because when I was reading Gray's question and I did the reading form, I happened to be looking at the live chats and I'm reading something and I'm thinking it's Gray's communicating, like, and then but I was actually reading, I think it was dementia or something like that. So, and because I was reading and I'm like, well, that doesn't really make sense on the conversation that we're having. And then I realized that it wasn't Gray's question. So yes, Gray, art is either dense, flaky, or manipulator. So it was just like, I'm going, oh my God, it's not even the person. So yes, so you're right. That person is just not, there's something definitely wrong with that person.
And if you have anything violet, put it on. If you have amethyst, keep
Ooh.
it on you. Put it in your hand. Stick it in your pocket. Yes, keep it. That call in that energy of violet to help right now, to help bring in balance for you. Okay.
Okay. So next we have Leah. And did Leah have a question or a general?
General.
Okay.
Yeah, Leah has a general.
Am I the right person up? I can't see.
Leah.
Yeah. All right. So for Leah, a general. How can I infuse more self-love and compassion in my daily life? Leah, it says, if your compassion does not include yourself, it is incomplete. Today's soul action is choose one self-care action to do today. Set stronger boundaries. Meditate and listen to your heart. Speak to yourself with compassion. Focus on your strengths. Say no to something that isn't a soul yes. Say yes to something you are afraid of. Let go of what you cannot control. Stay far away from drama and negativity. Ask for help and allow it. Write down 3 things you are grateful for. And so let me put this here.
So Leah, what I have for you, I pulled from the Light Seer deck for you, and I got the Knight of Swords. So there's something that's that needs your attention, and that they're asking you that a decision is going to need to be made, and it probably either in writing or as far as communication is concerned. They want you to be grounded, though, in the decision, because you see his little shoe there, it's red. So to me, I got that as a, they want you, before you take off, before you make the choice, make the decision, they want you to like really think about what's going on. And it might not be what's happening right now, but there's something coming up. But what I want to know, what I want you to know about this card, I always love this card because, you know, I look at this person and this person's wearing a white sweatshirt, and I always believe that it's that your spirit has your back, and it's got the bow and arrow behind him that he's like taken off with. So spirit's got your back on whatever's going on here, but it looks like there's something to do with in regards to a matter that's important, right? Either legally, or when I say legally, I'm not saying like legal, but more like something that has to deal with some type of communication that they want you to be aware of, that it's going to come forward, but they want you to be grounded in like your conviction. I don't know why I got that word. And they want you to make sure before you make the decision or before you sign any papers that you know exactly what's going on, but they do have your back. So that's, yeah, I wish I could pull more cards, but let's see what else.
Okay. So, Leah, I got the Stone of Destiny card for you. And I just love this card. Look at all that energy, right? That's flowing through that sword and into the stone. And this card talks about life path, ambition, passion, and saying yes. The Stone of Destiny is a rectangular sandstone slab of mysterious origins and unknown age that's been used in the coronations of British monarchs since the late 14th century. But perhaps the most famous stone connected to life path and destiny um, features in the stories of Arthur, the legendary king of the ancient Britons. In one, the magician Merlin fixes a magic sword called Excalibur in a great stone, and the young Arthur is the only one able to draw it out, proving his right to the stone. The Stone of Destiny card is one of fate, life path, and purpose. It beckons you forth to trust your passions and to trust that your purpose is great. It encourages you to think big, to say yes to your ambition and the call from within. If you're questioning whether to answer an inner call, this card is urging you forth. Do not waver. Follow it with vigor now. It is destined. Wow. What are you being called to do, Leah? Long as it doesn't harm you or anyone else, say yes. Now is the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
So next we have Christine, Pretty in Pink.
What kind of reading I didn't see if she wanted a general or not.
No, she has
a question.
Christine says she wants a message from her guides of the highest timeline of financial and emotional abundance. Let me see if I read that right. Hold on, I'm gonna scroll back up real quickly. This is why when you go to school and they teach you shorthand and all that great stuff, you need to pay attention. I didn't.
Well, that wouldn't be me.
I did not.
Doing it.
There we go. I found it.
Okay, good.
Can somebody else go first? I need to handle something.
Guidance to my guides to have the highest timeline for financial and emotional abundance. Highest timeline.
Let me know if you want to come over tomorrow.
Highest timeline. It's good. It's okay. It's so hard when you have to pull one card. Okay, so one card.
Well, this is the last one, I think, right? So
yeah.
Do you want to pull? I'm okay if you pull two. I'm just going to pull one. Yeah. Because Linda needs a little break. Right, Linda?
I always do.
She always does what? What do you always do?
She needs a break.
Well, what it is, I mean, my surgery was only 2.5 weeks ago, and I get worn out quickly, and I am in a little bit of pain.
Oh, well, you just lay back and relax. We got this.
We got this. Well, I wanted to pull one for Christine. Let me see what I got here.
Okay.
Am I ready to let go of this buried shame? The feeling of shame is the lowest energy frequency there is. When you live in shame, you live in darkness. What part of you is ready to stand in the light? Is there any shame from a past experience that is ready to be healed? Today's soul action is heal the shame by giving it a name, bring it to light, and let it be seen, heard, and healed. It's a revival season. Replace the shame with your soul's truth.
Okay. All right. So what's interesting on for you, Christine, it was like how I felt like I was under pressure, And so I drew from the numerology deck for you, and the card that I got was 91. And after I pulled this card and I read the first, sentence, I just took a deep breath. And let me just tell you what it says. It says, this card indicates the need to surrender your attachment to a particular situation or preferred outcome because your inability to let go is impeding your success. So basically, I believe what your guys are saying is there's obviously some desire to want to really know what's going on as far as your highest timeline and emotional abundance and whatnot. But they're saying that if you surrender to that, it will come to you. So it's not putting you in that sense of fear. But let's go ahead and read on, okay? It says, because your inability to let go is impeding your success. Desperation blocks manifestation. Therefore, the more you struggle to attract your desire, the more you push it away. By drawing this card, you are being encouraged to detach from the situation and surrender to the outcome of the divine. In order to attract what you want, you must give the universe space to deliver your request. This can only be achieved by getting out of the way so that everything can unfold as it should. This isn't your job to make it happen. It's simply your job to allow it to happen. And when you surrender the outcome to the divine, you let the magic flow. I couldn't make that up if I tried. I couldn't pull that out of a rabbit's hat. But my God, if yours, hallelujah on that. There you go.
Hi, Diane. And Christine said she's wearing a macabre, and your card has a macabre on the back of it.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. So here's what's interesting, Judy, right? You have 91.
Uh-huh.
I got card number 19, which goes down to a 1, right? Because 9 is 10, which is a 1. And I really don't have to read my message, Christine, because basically my card is basically the same thing that Judy said. And my card says, I focus my thoughts on abundance and gratitude. Because you ask for your highest timeline of financial and emotional abundance, right? So that's what you want, bring it in, focus on that. But I'm going to read real quickly. Life is like a dream, which means we just perceive a fraction of it in an awake state. You're not seeing the whole picture and your whole timeline right now. And therefore, you can feel lack and doubt, not understanding the magical process and orchestra behind the mystery of life. Just taking a breath today, seeing, touching, and experiences is a gift and a miracle. You are here for the reason that only your soul knows. You should know that you are exactly where you need to be, and there is no comparison or competition with anything or anyone. All of our paths are different, and we never know the whole story of another's path. This card is asking you to stop and feel the fullness of life, feel gratitude, and be in the abundance that you are. Wow.
Wow.
And it's interesting that, Christine, you came after Gray.
Yeah.
Because as I was reading your card, your message, not even the book, just the message on the card, Gray popped back into my mind. And Gray, I know it's very hard, but if you can shift a little bit, shift your focus a little bit and bring in what you want. I just want to say that. But Christine, again, you want, yes, 19 and 91, both 10, and it boils down to a 1, new beginnings.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's all I have.
That's all I have. All right. I hate to do this because I like to get everybody who shows up, but I just can't hang tonight. And so what I'd like to do is pull some cards for the collective. I have my little mushroom daily doses of wisdom. And if Judy and Akila want to pull a card or so for a collective, tell us what's coming up. I know, Judy, you have Tuesday with Sarah, Twin
Not
Tarot.
this Tuesday, the following Tuesday.
This Tuesday or the next one?
The next one, because we just did it.
Okay, so then you and I are on again next Saturday night.
Yeah.
I'm on Thursday. Akila's on Saturday morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much.
And yeah, that's it.
And then our cards for the collective are my actions supporting the life I'm trying to create. I gotta make this bigger because I can't see. There's this thing in front of the picture that says, I don't know, it says scheduled, and it says, I don't know, there's got to be a way to get rid of some of this junk. There's my mushroom card.
Mm-hmm.
And here's what it says.
Right there. Yeah.
And then the next one is, I've seen that one before.
Oh, Nathan, we're closing up shop pretty soon.
I cannot fight gravity, but I can learn how to fall.
Oh.
And then the last one is, I will not assume I know what you want.
Yeah.
And so that's what I have for you tonight.
Okay.
I appreciate everybody's coming and hanging out. I know that Marina's Shine Your Light is still going on Heart Centered Tarot. Anybody who has a channel, if you wanted to put your channel in, that we can find you in about half hour. Head over to Truth Wave Energy to get energized so you don't fall asleep.
You don't go to sleep.
I listen in the morning and fall right to sleep. At night, I get energized.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense to me.
Well, I want to, on the collective, I have
Mhm.
this really, like this coming up week, I just have this angst. I don't know what it is. It just felt like, ugh. And I pulled from the chakra wisdom cards. And my God, I cannot make this up, but I got the card of prayer. I think we need to pray.
Wow.
Whatever you believe in. Let's pray for most benevolent outcome. How's that? That's the best I think we could do. Just pray for something positive to happen.
And while you're praying, if you would say a little prayer for my grandson, he popped his head last night. He's afraid to wake his family up because they're all crazy. And he just had a spasm and he hit his head again. And they said, if it hurts that bad, call 911. So just breaks my heart. So
yeah.
We are going to send him some healing, Linda.
That
Just
sounds
let
good.
him know.
I told him, I said, if you want to come over tomorrow, let me know.
Yeah.
So but
I was going to pull a card, but I heard the word radiate. So what I'm going to say from that word is go out there, and just like Linda just talked about, the Shine Your Light show is still going out there. Go out into the world and radiate your light. Radiate what you want reflected back to you. That's it.
I love
that
that.
sounds good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for coming tonight. We know you can be anywhere and you chose to be here and hang out with us, and we really do appreciate it. So thank you so much. Yeah. So, anybody who needs to gab in the chat for a few more minutes, I'll be putting my cards away. So I'll leave the chat open for a few minutes so that you guys can do what it is you do after the show. So that's what I have.
Thank you, everybody. And thanks, Akila. This was such a treat.
I know. It was like,
let's do this again. This is, like I said, this is mystic conversation. So it's not just, it's a bunch of us getting together.
Yeah.
Right.
Julianne, you're out there too.
Yeah, Julianne, you know where we are.
Yeah. Have your people call my people.
Don't have your people call me this week. I'm really trying to heal.
Just call Linda, will you?
Yeah. I keep saying I need a secretary.
Christine.
Yeah. We love Christine.
Oh, we do love Christine.
Oh, she needs to put her avatar on her little thingy, by the way.
Yeah.
So you need to get on that. You need to get on that, Linda. Get her to get her little avatar.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. You have to wait and see what happens. Just
you're welcome.
Don't be telling my secrets, girl. Just don't be telling my secrets. I'm not gonna tell you anything else. That's it. You're done.
What are you talking about? What secrets? You don't keep secrets. You tell all of us.
Only from you.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
You see what I have to put up with, Christine?
Oh gosh.
I love you.
All right. Thanks, Akila. Thanks, Judy.
You're welcome, honey. Thank you. Love you, ladies.
Love you.
Bye for now.